Talkies Commission was very useful for me because it was amazing to have an organisation support. So when I was stuck on any question, I knew I could email the Talkies team. They'd be really supportive and helpful. And also, of course, the funding was immensely useful. I wouldn't have been able to make the film without that. And also because this was my first experience having directed something. I'm predominantly a producer, so it was very helpful to be able to go to the Talkies team with a million questions about all kinds of props, set design, and be able to get all different kinds of advice.
The Talkies Commission was extremely useful, actually. Firstly, it was useful in that I felt encouraged that someone had enjoyed the project and believed in it, which is always a great sense of satisfaction. And secondly, that kind of encouragement propelled me to get the film made, because it had been a project that was in gestation for quite a long time.
The suburban theme shaped my idea because I think it actually gives you an extra parameter to work off when you're creating a film. So you have an idea in your head, and then actually adding a suburban element helped me to work out how creatively we were going to bring it to life by focusing it around Palmer's Green. Whether it was in the house that we used, which was in the middle of Palmer's Green, which was incredible because there were so many different elements that I never would have thought of in the scripting phase, that when we were looking around the house we could go, oh my god, this would make an amazing shot here, to then being in the park where actually it felt like we were really embedded in the middle of the community. So overall it was a great parameter to have as part of the creative process.
So specifically in the Palmer's Green High Street, like that's really local to me, so I'm there often, and I noticed the change in shops there, and there's been like loads of complaints in the past about the increase of betting shops in that high street particularly. So yeah, I just wanted to explore that, and it definitely was something that I noticed changed during filming.
I think the short timescale is more than enough to make a comprehensive documentary. Obviously it depends on what your subject is, but I still feel like that we were able to get as much information as we needed and get enough interviews within that time to slot it all in and make something fully formed. For us it worked, and I think it's more than possible for most people.
You just make it to the time scale that you're given. So sometimes with things like the edit, it actually can be really useful, because things that you would ponder over and think, oh, I don't know if we should try it this way or this way, and that can take weeks. But actually, if you don't have that time, you just make more decisive decisions, don't you? Really?
Yeah, you do.
And you just kind of you don't have less time to contemplate. But I think you can still get just a good result.
Yeah, and the thing is, the way that I work, the edit is much more straightforward than a documentary, for instance, because everything's storyboard, so it's a case of slotting everything together. It was almost too easy.
Have a go.
Absolutely go for it.
Do it.
It's invaluable.
Do it.
Make a film.
Yeah. She's right.